excited. We could have another cocktail challenge for you.
We do. This is week 2. And so last week we asked people to reach out to us and challenge us to something this week.
Challenge us on our epicness because we are epic ladies,
so
women, girls.
Billy Ray via Instagram challenged us to use Woodford Reserve.
Yes. And then Brian, got to give you a shout out for Mass Influence. He really put us to the test. He asked us to use ginger beer and Ouzo.
So instead of making 2 different cocktails, I'm like, let's put them all together.
That's how we roll at dirtyand30.com. Whatever you throw at us, we can make it into something.
We will make it into something.
We will.
And it will taste good. So,
or
what was
if
that?
It doesn't, we'll probably still do
That was a Darth Vader RS that just came out, right?
Like that's her epic cocktail voice.
So Woodford Reserve, I love it. It's handcrafted in small batches.
Let me get a smell. Oh, that smells good. I'm not a big bourbon drinker, but that smells delicious.
It has like essence of banana, and it's like a caramel. It's like, here, I'm going to give you a little tasty. I'm going to taste a little as well.
You had me at banana and caramel.
You had me at banana and caramel. That's going to be a... Isn't it really great?
That's really good.
It's really good. We don't drink straight bourbon, but we just did.
That's really good.
Anyway, so like usual, we're going to start with the juice or the sweetener. So we are going to make a variation of a Moscow Mule / Kentucky Mule, because Kentucky Mules
I didn't know there was a Kentucky Mule.
Yes, so every kind of mule, so Gin Mules is a Moscow Mule, but it's made with ginger.
Right.
A Moscow Mule is with vodka. A Mamie Taylor is with scotch. A Presbyterian is with rye.
So is what makes it the mule, is that the ginger beer?
What makes it is the ginger beer and the lime.
And the lime.
So ginger and lime. So
that's your note today. When making a mule, what makes it a mule is the ginger beer and the fresh lime.
So instead of me measuring this out, we're just going to be a little ghetto, dirty, and 30 over here. I'm just going to squeeze.
We call it artistic.
I'm just going to squeeze these limes in here. And let's talk a little bit while we're doing this about the Ouzo.
The Ouzo. So my knowledge of Ouzo is when I went to Greece when I was 24, and I was drinking very cheap, disgusting wine. I think my teeth were red and my tongue was red. Don't you know you're drinking bad wine when your whole mouth turns purple?
Exactly.
And I took a bunch of shots of Ouzo, and it was one of those restaurants where you're like breaking the plates. Me and my friends the next day could not get out of bed. I felt like death, and I was 24. You know, you can get over things at 24. You're like, oh, whatever. No, felt
well,
crappy.
It's also what when they're doing Opa in my big fat Greek wedding. That's what they're cheersing to. So it has a lot of. It's similar to Sambuca, and
it's got that licorice taste.
And what absinthe that has the anise licorice thing. So what I just did is
it goes down really easy.
So I put in 3/4 of lime, and because I've been doing this for so long, I can just measure out what 3/4 is.
She measures with the feel of the lime in her hands.
I am woman, watch me squeeze. Okay, so we got the lime juice, and then we're not going to use sugar because we like to always hold back on.
No.
Yeah, we always like
less sugar means less calories. Less calories means the next day you still fit into your cute dress.
And with the ginger beer, we already got the sugar in there, so we're just going to do the lime. Then with the Ouzo, we are going to do. I'm going to pull back.
Open your mouth, bitch!
That's for the end. That's a little surprise. So we're going to do 1/4. So it's I'm almost using like a Sazerac recipe. Like they use 1/4 of not Sambuca.
I don't know what a Sazerac is.
I'm losing my mind right now. What is
a Sazerac?
No, I know what a Sazerac is. They use 1/4 of absinthe, so that's what I'm going to do for this. So
I've never had absinthe.
You don't?
Do they have real absinthe in the U.S. right now that you can have? I feel like one bar in LA sells it.
Well, so I'm putting a 1/4 of the Ouzo into our cocktail, and we're starting again with the cheapest, which was the lime.
Oh, the lime smells delicious.
Then we're using a little bit of the Ouzo, and now we're going to do, because I used 1/4 of that, I'm going to do, instead of 2 ounces of bourbon, I'm going to put 1 3/4.
All about the pour.
And all about the measure.
And technique.
I never liked absinthe until I went to New Orleans, and they have the absinthe
went to
bars.
that convention.
And then what you do is you light up the sugar, and then it drips through, and that's when you start feeling a little loopy. I don't know if they really have the
a lot of times, isn't it mental? Like, if you're told that you should feel like a little trippy, don't you just kind of go, yeah, I notice? I don't know.
I think that's
so.
the case as well.
Well, there have been studies where people have been told that they were like given something and they start acting like it, and then later it was just a sugar pill, a placebo, you know?
With most studies, it seems to be the case. And I'm going to put in one more ice cube.
We like it chilled.
We like it chilled and cold.
Chilled, dirty style.
Okay. So we know how this goes. We're going to warm it up, and then we're going to shake, 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 shake.
Jade's here. Jade works with us. She's looking at us like we're crazy. It's all in the shake.
That's how we shake our drinks here. So again, because we still have to work, we're going to share a cocktail.
Yes.
Again, we're going to save some water for California, so we will do you smell those aromatics?
Yeah, it's like frothy, chilled perfection.
Okay. Smell. Banana bread.
Ooh.
It's like banana bread with like a little kick and spice.
We'll have to do something for like fall with this too.
Oh, there's so many fun things we can do with this Woodford Reserve. Do you have any ideas for us next week? What do you want to challenge us to?
We always want your challenges. The more interesting, the more that we have to think, and we're smart, so challenge us.
So what I should have done, which would have been funny, but I didn't do it, was put the carbonation in there. But I'm a little bit smarter than that, although I'm not going to lie.
That's what I would have done.
I've done it before.
I would have been like, so we're making this cocktail. First thing we put in is the ginger beer.
Is the carbonation. So then we're going to, whoa. Got a little excited.
I think that Woodford got to your head.
I just had a little bit. Okay, so now we have like a little experience I want to put on top.
Is it what's in here?
Okay, so.
So that's not for my hair?
No.
Is that for humidity?
Hey, today is the day where we would need it.
Yeah.
Usually you would use a little atomizer, but I don't have one, so I decided to use my water bottle.
Use what you have.
I put Ouzo into my water bottle so you can smell the aromatics and the licorice, the anise flavor in it. I'm going to spritz it on top.
Even your spritzing is good technique.
Even with a water bottle.
See, I would have gone like this.
But see, now smell it. Now you can smell because we only used a 1/4 ounce, so now you can really smell.
Oh, that has a totally different smell now.
Yeah, it changes it, and it gives you that spice, so it hits you.
Salud! Salud! And to you at home, because you're going to rewatch this video and make it.
Opa!
Opa!
Oh my gosh, I love this.
I love that.
Isn't that great?
Yes.
So it's like a typical mule made with bourbon, but it has that little extra kick and spice of the Ouzo.
That's good. All right, we're done with work for today.
No.
But as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe to Dirty and 30 TV. We put out videos every week from comedy, what we're up to, making cocktails.
Talking about relationships, being married, being single.
All of the above. So
Everything.
challenge us, and if you want us to make a video about something, let us know. Otherwise,